Hello, kids. Thought I'd make a video that shows the same skill that I taught you this morning, Monday morning during the Zoom class. So it's Monday evening. We're going to be posting this for you to look at on Tuesday. We will not Zoom on Tuesday. You'll just have to look at this video, and I'm attaching a worksheet on Google Classroom that you can do. So that's your work for Tuesday, and then we'll touch in probably Zoom again on Wednesday. So here we go. This is called the MA factoring. Factoring something like x squared plus 12x plus 20. We call it MA because we want numbers that multiply to this number and add to this number, MA factoring. So we make a list of all the numbers that multiply to 20, called the factors of 20. Always start with 1. 1 times 20. Then go to 2. 2 times 10. Go to 3. Well, 3 doesn't go into 20. Go to 4. 4 times 5. Go to 5. 5 times 4. But we already have 5 and 4 in a different order. So it's a repeat, so we can stop there. So these are your possible combinations that multiply to 20. At the same time, which ones add to 12? Well, it'll be this one. 2 and 10 add to 12. So we circle that because that's our combination. Then we write two sets of parentheses like this. It'd be x, x. And then it's a positive 2 and a positive 10, so plus 2 plus 10. How did I know it's plus plus? Because that was a positive 2 and that was a positive 10. And that's your answer. That's your answer. Easy as that. Here's another one. It's snowing where I am right now. It's snowing pretty good at about 6 o'clock. Then it's going to turn to rain, but maybe up where you are, it might be more snow. Maybe we'll have no school tomorrow. Maybe they'll give us a snow day. Okay, how about that? Well, let's do our MA. We've got to multiply to 16 and add to 17. Well, what numbers multiply to 16? 1 times 16. Then go to 2. 2 times 8. 3, no, 3 doesn't go in. 4 goes in. 5 doesn't go in. 6, 7, 8 goes in. 8 times 2. We already got 8 and 2, so it's a repeat. So that means we can stop. So those are our possible combinations. Do any of those add up to 17? Yes. 1 and 16. So M and M. It's a positive 1 and a positive 16, so it's plus 1 plus 16. And then, if you FOIL this back out, FOIL. M times M is M squared. M times 16, 16M. 1 times M is M. 1 times 16, 16. Get M squared. Those add up to 17M plus 16. So that's just the check. This part here is just checking to see if it works. All right, so there's 2 examples. Here come a couple more. The reason this one's a little different is our last number is a negative. But still the MA rules apply. It has to multiply to negative 12. Going to add to 4, positive 4. Well, to multiply to a negative 12, when I asked you that today, one of you guys said, oh, it's going to be a positive times a negative. Right, to get a negative 12, it's going to be a positive number times a negative number. So let's start with positive 1 times negative 12. Then I got to go negative 1, positive 12. That's a different combination. Because notice these two add up to negative 11. These two add up to positive 11. Big difference. Then go to positive 2. Positive 2, negative 6. Negative 2, positive 6. Go to 3. Positive 3, negative 4. Negative 3, positive 4. Then 4 goes in, but it's repeats. So we are done right there. Remember, to get a negative, you need a plus times a minus, or a minus times a plus. Now, which of those adds up to 4? We're going to add up to positive 4. This one. Negative 2 and positive 6 add up to positive 4. So, our answer a minus 2 and a to positive 6. How did I know minus 2 plus positive 6? That's what it says, minus 2. That's what it says, plus 6. Let's do another one with the negative there. Uh, 16 is a good one. Okay. Going to multiply to what? That's right, multiply to negative 16. Add to what? That's right, negative 6. See, those positives and negatives are really critical on this, kids. You can't just ignore them. They are critical to the problem. So to multiply to a negative, you need a plus times a minus, or a minus times a plus. So positive 1, negative 16. Switch it to negative 1, positive 16. Go to 2. There's your 2's. Negative 2, positive 8. 3 doesn't go in, 4 does. These are really the same. And then anything after that repeats. So, all those multiply to negative 16. Which of those adds to negative 6? No. This one. Plus 2 and minus 8 add up to negative 6. So, our answer here is, you got it, P, and you got a plus 2, then P, and you got a minus 8. Answer. Okay. Remember, you can pause this and rewind it. It's a good way to learn it. Now, how about this one? Let's go with 10. Okay, same rules. Going to multiply to positive 10. But it's going to add to negative 7. Now, let's think this through. We think about multiplying to positive 10. Positive 1, positive 10. Positive 2, positive 5. It's correct. Those multiply to positive 10. But do they add to negative 7? Now, how can two positive numbers add up to a negative? Positive 2 and positive 5 add up to positive 7, not negative 7. So this is not the right combination. Well, how else can we get a positive 10? Multiplying a negative times a negative can make a positive. So in this case, we need a negative 1 times negative 10, or negative 2 times negative 5. Negative times negative makes a positive, and those two negatives add up to a negative. That's the one. Negative 2, negative 7. So it's x minus 2, x minus 5. Yeah, that works. One more. Okay. Going to multiply to positive 32, add to negative 18. All right, again, to multiply to a positive, positive 1, positive 32 multiplies to positive 32, but no way two positives can add to a negative. So that's no good. Negative 1, negative 32. Negative 2, negative 16. Negative 4, negative 8. Right? Because a negative times negative makes a positive. And we add two negatives, same sign sum, they add up to a negative. Well, that's the combination. That adds to negative 18. Z minus 2. Z minus 16. Answer. So that's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this video lesson. And take a look at this. It's going to help you to learn a little bit better what we talked about this morning. And I think the last 4 problems of the worksheet are this. The previous problems of the worksheet are stuff we did before that. Okay, so do that, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.